Hi and welcome. If you are here, you are interested in learning more about student employment and specifically the Federal Work-Study Program. My name is Barbara Rollins and I am a financial aid counselor and a Federal Work-Study Program Manager. This video will introduce you to the Federal Work-Study Program, teach you how to search for a job, enter time into the student pay system, and provide you with basic information about your responsibilities as a work-study student at Cal Poly. The Financial Aid Office is fully operational. Our physical office on campus is open Monday to Friday from 10 to noon and 1 to 3. You can connect with us in person through our website, via email and phone, our campus Dropbox, and by meeting virtually with a financial aid counselor. Our website provides financial aid information, forms, hours, and location. If you wish to contact our office, you can do so by coming by during open counter office, calling during open phone hours, or emailing financialaid@calpoly.edu with questions, requests, and document submissions. If you are on campus and wish to stop by or submit a document, you could do so by visiting Building 1, Room 212. If you wish to meet with a financial aid counselor, you can set up a virtual meeting by emailing a request to financialaid@calpoly.edu. So what is work-study? Work-study is a form of federal financial aid that's given to eligible students so that you can take a job on campus or work for an organization off campus that's involved with our work-study program, will help you pay for your living expenses while in school and avoid racking up more student loan debt. Federal Work-Study is a program that provides federal funding for jobs for undergraduate and graduate students with financial need, allowing them to work part-time to earn money to help pay educational expenses. The program encourages community service and work related to one student's course of study. Work-study jobs can be both on and off campus. If you work on campus, you'll work for a department at Cal Poly. If you work off campus, you'll work for a public agency, and the work performed will be in that of the public's interest. In either case, your paycheck will come from the state of California and Cal Poly. What is work-study not? Work-study is not a loan. The money does not have to be paid back. It's not a grant or scholarship because the student earns the money through work. As you look at your financial aid award, most of your award package, including scholarships, grants, loans, pay in a third. 1/3 disperses for fall, 1/3 disperses for winter, and the final third for spring. Work-study does not disperse like your other types of financial aid. The amount that you earn depends on how many hours you work per week and how much you make per hour. You will be paid by the hour once per month. The amount you earn over the academic year will vary based on those factors, but cannot exceed your Federal Work-Study award. So, to define the program, it was established as a part of the Economic Opportunity Act of 1964, the Federal Work-Study Program, originally called the College Work-Study Program and frequently referred to as simply work-study. It's a federally funded program that assists students with the cost of post-secondary education. The program helps students earn financial funding through part-time employment, ultimately reducing the amount of student loan debt. Approximately 3,400 institutions participate in this program, costing the Department of Education more than $1.5 billion each year to help students pay for college. The difference between work-study and a part-time job is that work-study is provided through the FAFSA, the Free Application for Federal Student Aid. A work-study position is need-based, while a part-time job is typically a job outside of school. Work-study is a way for students to earn money and pay for school through part-time, on-campus, and sometimes off-campus employment. Work-study gives students an opportunity to gain valuable work experience while pursuing their college degree. The money you earn via the work-study program is taxable and you will receive a W-2, but work-study earnings do not affect your future financial aid eligibility. Each year, we award significantly more students work-study than we receive federal funding for. We know that not every student who receives work-study will work and earn their entire award. If you do not earn your entire award, the remaining funds go back into the Federal Work-Study Fund. If you do earn your entire award, you may be eligible for an increase, depending on your specific financial aid award and the availability of funding. Here is a list of our current off-campus partners. Our most active partners are the County of San Luis Obispo, San Luis Coastal Unified School District, and the Housing Authority. Here are a list of the benefits of earning money via the Federal Work-Study Program. The Federal Work-Study Program is very popular at Cal Poly, and there's always a long waiting list of students wanting to participate. Do you remember the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? I have often described having work-study as part of your financial aid package, like having that golden ticket. With work-study as part of your financial aid award, you should have very little difficulty finding a job. Most employers want to hire work-study students first because the federal government pays a large portion of your hourly wage. Understand that there are not enough students with work-study, only about 10% of all student employees. So employers will eventually have to hire non-work-study students as well, but they are first looking for those with the golden ticket. Just like all financial aid programs, there are some basic requirements. You must be enrolled at least half-time and cannot work more than 20 hours per week while school is in session, including during finals week. I'd also like to note that you can have more than one work-study job, as long as all of your hours employed as a student on campus via work-study or regular student assistant don't exceed the 20-hour per week rule. So all campus jobs are listed on the My Cal Poly portal under the quick links in a program called Mustang Jobs, which is a free online job listing service. Once you click on Mustang Jobs and fill out the initial profile, you will have access to all part-time jobs, including work-study jobs, as well as internships and even full-time job opportunities. Mustang Jobs is owned by Career Services, which is located in Building 124, close to the Alex G. Spanos Stadium. We recommend making a connection with Career Services as they provide a wide variety of valuable career-related services. There's a team of freshman counselors as well as college-specific counselors for beyond freshman year, offering career counseling for all types of decisions that need to be made within each college. They can help you with career exploration as well as help you develop a resume and even perfect your job interviewing skills. They can help you find an internship, a full-time job, and they can even help develop your graduate school plans. From the home screen of Mustang Jobs, click on the Jobs tab. From the Jobs tab, you can locate the different filters. You can filter work-study jobs by clicking on Filters, then Work-Study. However, this is not the only way to find a work-study job. You can also filter part-time on-campus jobs. Any job on campus, with the exception of a job at the privately owned university store, can be a work-study job. So your second option is to select part-time on-campus jobs. So here's an example of a part-time on-campus job that is not being advertised as a work-study job, but could easily become one. This is a part-time on-campus job with Career Services. When you click on any job, you will see the department, the job description, the rate of pay, and specifically how to apply. So here are some tips for acing a job interview. We ask that you dress appropriately for the job, be on time, and account for traffic if you're coming from off campus. Always bring with you a cover letter, your resume, your financial aid award indicating that you have work-study, and any references with you. Do some research on the department that you're interviewing so that they know that you know what they do and how you might be the right fit for their hiring needs. Come prepared to ask interview questions and always set a professional tone that will set you apart from other students who may be taking a more casual approach. A common question is, am I guaranteed a job? And the answer to that is no. We award you work-study as part of your financial aid package. It's your responsibility to find a position that meets your needs and appeals to you. You will have to go through the interview process and hiring process, just like you would for any other job. Once you've been hired, your next step is to get signed up with state payroll. State payroll will be hiring students virtually. Your employer will try to hire you via the student pay system. Continuing students, previously employed with Cal Poly, will already have their intake process complete. New students, however, will need to have the SERF, which stands for Student Employment Request Form, completed via Adobe Sign. If your employer has questions about the virtual hiring process, they can contact state payroll at payroll-services@calpoly.edu or 805-756-2605. For first-time employment at Cal Poly, you will need to provide the physical copy of your Social Security card. If it needs to be replaced, you can order a replacement card at ssa.gov/myaccount. Both regular student assistants and work-study students working for the state of California enter time via the student pay system, which is located on the main page of your My Cal Poly portal. Click on the student assistant timesheet. You will have your monthly view, and as you work your way through the month, you will be entering time for the hours that you work each day. When you drill into the day, you will enter the hours that you work during your work shift. The system allows for you to work and then go to class and then return to work, etc. When you click Save, the system will calculate the cumulative hours that you have worked that day. The only real trick is that the time card works on a 24-hour clock, so there is a grid that will help you calculate your afternoon work hours to that 24-hour clock. The difference between a regular student assistant time card and a work-study time card appears at the top of the monthly view. When you are correctly hired in a work-study position, it will say work-study on or work-study off versus student assistant. You can see an example on the second image on the top in orange. The time card will calculate for you the hours you have worked for the day and for the month and provide you a gross estimate of your paycheck. The time card will also indicate the last day for you to enter time for the month. On the time entry page, the time card will indicate your remaining work-study balance as of the prior month. Because work-study is a federal program with mandatory reporting requirements, there is no late pay accepted via the work-study program. We ask that you carefully review your time card and ensure that it is accurate prior to the last day to enter pay. If late pay must be added, your employer will need to hire you as a regular student assistant and process late pay via that process. As a work-study student, the federal government pays 75% of your hourly wage. If late pay is processed, your employer will be responsible for 100% of your late pay. Here are some tips for successfully utilizing the student pay system. We ask that you report your work hours accurately and daily, just as if you were punching a time clock. Refer to the chart designed to assist you in converting your afternoon hours to a 24-hour format. Be sure to enter all time for the month prior to the monthly deadline. If you have to report late pay, your employer will be hiring you as a regular student assistant and be responsible for 100% of late pay. While the entire process is electronic, we recommend printing and saving a copy of your time card at the end of each month in the event of a dispute in the hours that you've worked. To summarize, your first step is to look for a job on Mustang Jobs, and once hired via state payroll, you will work and report your hours via the student pay system. If you do not earn all of your award, the remaining funds go back into the federal work-study fund. If you earn your award and need a larger award, contact the financial aid office to request an increase. The availability of an increase is case-specific and depends on your specific financial aid award as well as the availability of funds. The money that you earn will be paid to you via a monthly paycheck, and it is up to you to use this money wisely. Generally, payday is the 15th of each month. So for fall quarter, the first payday is October 15, 2021, covering hours worked during the month of September. Paychecks are distributed at the Student Accounts Office, which is located in the Administration Building 1, room 211. The first day you can work via work-study is the first day of the quarter, September 20th, and the last day you can work is the last day of spring quarter, June 11th. There is no work-study employment during the summer. If you do not sign up for payroll direct deposit, which is separate from financial aid direct deposit, You can leave a self-addressed stamped envelope with the Student Accounts Office, and they will mail you your final paycheck for the academic year. It is your responsibility to monitor your earnings and not exceed your total award. Remember, you can track your earnings via your time card on the page you use to enter your daily work hours. I will also be monitoring your earnings. You may hear from me via email if you are close to earning your entire award to discuss with you your options. To summarize once again, please accept your work-study award on the Money Matters tab of your Cal Poly portal and submit any items on your to-do list. Then, look for a job on Mustang Jobs, both in the work-study section of jobs as well as part-time on-campus employment. Once hired, you will need to work with state payroll to complete the necessary hiring forms. This process is done remotely. You cannot be hired in a work-study position if your financial aid award is not finalized. So if you're expecting other types of financial aid like grants or loans, and those have not yet dispersed to you, your employer will receive an error message when trying to hire you. As you work, enter your hours daily into the student pay system. Receive your paycheck once per month, just around the 15th of each month. Monitor your earnings and reapply for financial aid each year beginning on October 1st for the following academic year. We recommend that you maintain open communication with your employer regarding your availability during midterms, projects, finals, breaks, etc. We depend on you to represent Cal Poly well, and we thank you for doing so. CalFresh is the federally funded Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program that provides money to eligible students on an EBT card, similar to a debit card that can be used at grocery stores and farmers markets to help students gain access to quality food. As a student employed via work study and not on a Cal Poly meal plan, you are eligible to apply for CalFresh. Additionally, the food pantry was created out of a need identified by faculty and staff who were seeing an increased number of students going hungry and without the means to purchase basic food and supplies. Cal Poly community members can choose from a wide variety of packaged and canned foods, fresh produce, frozen meals, and personal hygiene products. Just a couple of last reminders. It is your responsibility not to exceed your work-study award, typically $2,400 for the academic year. You may earn this award unevenly, meaning you are not restricted to only earning $800 fall quarter. Please notify your employer if your work-study award is revised or if you have more than one job. The work-study program is in high demand. We ask that you notify financial aid by Thanksgiving break if you do not plan to work fall quarter but wish to preserve your award for winter and spring. During Christmas break, we evaluate our funding and our usage to determine whether or not additional work-study awards can be made. The work-study program is not available during the summer, so the first day to work via work-study is September 20th, and the last day to work for the 2021 academic year is June 11th, 2022. Finally, a common question is my work-study award tied to my academic progress? And the answer is yes. Work-study is part of your financial aid award, and your academic progress does affect your continued ability to receive financial aid, including grants, federal student and parent loans, and work-study. If you are disqualified from eligibility to receive financial aid, you will no longer be able to continue in your work-study position. At Cal Poly, the requirement is that you complete at least 75% of units attempted with a cumulative GPA of 2.0 for undergraduate and 3.0 cumulative GPA for graduate students. We evaluate your progress annually after spring grades have posted. Additionally, if you have dropped below half-time at any point during the quarter, you are ineligible to continue your employment in your work-study position. This concludes the prepared content that we have for you today, but this does not mean that our dialogue is over. If you have questions, we welcome you to contact us. I'd like to remind you of the ways that you can do so. Thank you for listening, and best wishes for a safe and successful academic year.
Hey there, my name's Rafael. I'm a fourth-year journalism transfer student with a minor in Spanish, and my pronouns are he, him, his. Thank you for watching the video. Please share any questions or comments you have down below in the comment section. Click here to subscribe, And to watch more videos, click here. If you want to sign up for a campus visit, we're offering in-person and virtual options, so check out our website. Link in the description. Thank you for watching.